Hey guys, so welcome to Flakey's Toilet Show. Sorry we missed out on streaming last night. Flakey's here with me. Uh, but
What's up?
yo man, so what happened? What happened yesterday, dude?
I ate way too much food, man.
Yeah, you passed out on us. He let us all down. Can you fucking believe that, this guy? But yeah, so there's that. As you can see, we got a brand new intro. Shout out to Hawkshaw LLC for pounding that out for Flakey and myself. And we're trying something a little new here today. So new here today, we're gonna do some new background stuff. It didn't quite kick off the way that I really wanted it to, but it's working now. So fuck it, whatever. Hopefully we can you guys can enjoy what you're seeing, and this way I won't get all distracted and mouth breathed into the mic, and Flaky won't feel like he's holding my weight on his shoulders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, great. If you guys like what you're seeing and you want us to continue doing stuff like this instead of the way we were doing it, let us know your thoughts, and we'll take it into consideration. And hopefully, we can get to doing whatever it is that you guys and gals like to do. Um, that all being said, man, let's get on some topics, dude. There's been a lot of shit that's been going on. Obviously, you're just hardcore into Death Stranding since the release of that. Like um,
Pretty much.
everyone's been into it, dude. It's been pretty sick. Yeah, you want to fill me in on some of that?
I mean, it's it's FedEx. It's a FedEx simulator, man.
Ah, that sounds so cool. So
Basically, I
cool,
mean,
man.
it's it is what it is. Like, call it boring or call it, I don't know. There's something about it that, like, it has a repetitive rhythm, and it's fun. Like, it's not what you're doing, it's like planning your route, because the destinations you're going to, like, the landscapes are absolutely beautiful, and they're treacherous too. Like, and you really notice, like, just trying to do that on foot, like starting out, moving how many boxes across mountains just on foot, like, you're like, oh my god, like, you realize how much we've, like, how much we take for granted in our infrastructure. Like,
Huh.
I don't know. There's something about it where you just get into it.
That's cool, man. Um, but so far you're liking it. Two thumbs up.
Yeah, it's, dude, the graphics are amazing.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I own it and I haven't played it at all. And I've been so busy doing stupid stuff. It's just been ridiculous. Um, but yeah, no, I'm glad to hear that you really like it. I know it's been a really anticipated wait, an anticipated title, and a lot of people are stupid excited that it's here. Um, and I'm one of them. I just need the time to be able to put the efforts in. Something else really big that's happened in the last few days is some people were digging and they found another Sony patent that is pretty darn fresh. And have you heard about this at all? Did I send you anything on this?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, so check this
Maybe.
out. This new patent by Sony is for a game console that uses cartridges. And I'm not talking about like a vape here, like a little vape pen you pick up that uses pods or cartridges. I'm talking like an NES, like a Sega Genesis. Uh, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
It's pretty crazy to me. Um, it kind of takes me back, and this was a while ago. I was probably 18ish. To give you an idea as to how old I am, Sony had these little mini laser discs that were inside of these plastic um, cartridges, pretty much. You could put tons of music on them, but it was a disc inside there. There was a clear cartridge. There was a disc inside there. Um, it was a pretty cool thing, but Sony did the whole Betamax mistake, and they just patented the bejesus out of the thing. So, like Samsung and JVC and Kenwood, none of those guys could make players for the actual cartridge. Only Sony could, and obviously it just didn't take off. You can't just have something like that be available for one manufacturer in order for it to be successful. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was a pretty big thing that's happened. I don't know how I feel about it. I need more information. Um, yeah, I need more information on it before I can really, um, yeah, I guess say anything for sure on it. But I'm always excited for change. I know a lot of people are worried about it. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah. Just something different.
Right. Yep. Let's see what else we got. What do you got? Anything cool?
Um, I don't know. I mean, there's Red Dead.
Oh, you mean out for
Red Dead
PC?
on PC.
Yeah. A lot of
About
people
that.
having issues. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems like it was. I don't. From what I have seen, it seems like for some reason it's people with like higher level graphics cards are having more problems than lower ones. I don't
yeah.
know what that would be about, but
From what I understand, it is actually nothing to do with the game in itself. It's the Rockstar Games launcher that's actually causing the problems. From what I've read and people have described to me, is if you buy it on PC, you get a better deal and different add-ons and stuff by buying it through the Rockstar Games launcher. Um, but it's still playable through Steam, so it still shows up on your Steam account as well. Um, so I don't know. I've seen a lot of things about this Rockstar Games launcher just being pretty jacked up. I do have it on one of my PCs, but I do not have Red Dead on a PC. I only have San Andreas, I believe, and I haven't played that on PC, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, lots of vape stuff in the news. Um, so it's been a pretty rough road for the vape industry lately. Obviously, we have a lot of state and local governments, trying to throw the book at vape shops and vaping in general. And then we have the federal government also kind of jumping on the bandwagon. And, everybody thought it would be, flavors would be gone, lots of crazy stuff. And lo and behold, it's actually looking like just the opposite's going to happen. So I know I'm a vapor, Flakey. I know that you vape. I know a lot of people who game and game with us vape. It seems to be kind of popular, which I think is great because it is a healthier alternative compared to smoking cigarettes. I don't know. What are your thoughts, buddy?
yeah, I mean, it's nice, man. It's it's like a smoothie. It
It's
just
like
makes me
a
want,
smoothie.
yeah, it just makes me want fucking treats, like sweet food, every time I hit a vape.
Yeah, use
Which
the
is,
vape as sweet food, man.
yeah.
Say, who needs to eat when you can vape orange
Yeah,
creamsicle?
just suck down. Just fucking skip the vape, just pour it in my mouth.
Yeah. Well, dude, the thing
No,
behind it is,
that'd
it's
be
that.
horrible.
Yeah, it would be definitely horrible. Um, the thing is a lot of these states and the federal government, we're talking about doing a flavor ban, and that's where I think things would go wrong. I've been vaping for a long time, and Actually, right now I am vaping orange creamsicle, and before that it was a dragon fruit,
Oh, dude.
blue raspberry, yeah, dragon fruit, and
Dude, I have that orange creamsicle right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm vaping it right now. It's a good one, dude. It hits the spot.
Oh,
Um,
hell yeah.
but that's
Such
the
a.
thing, if everything they were trying to do in the beginning came to fruition, you'd be left with tobacco, excuse me, tobacco and menthol, and that would be it. Those are the only two flavors that they would let to be sold, and that would be tough for me, man. You know, I'm not gonna say what I would do because I don't know whether nothing's finalized yet, but it's looking like that they're not gonna go that route, and that's great to me. I think that's really cool if they don't go that route. Because I don't wanna, and all the people that would get pushed back to cigarettes because they can't get their bubblegum flavored vape or whatever. Um, it's horrible. I mean, to get into the real science of it, um, to let people really know why this is happening has absolutely nothing to do with people dying. At least not in the aspect that they're saying right now, and it has everything to do with money. Um, so a quick point of education. In the 70s, the lower 48 states um, took big tobacco to court and said, your products are killing people in our states. We're suing you for compensation for these people's families suffering and so on and so forth. And Philip Morris and R.J. Reynolds, Big Tobacco, we'll call them, they settled outside of court. And when they settled outside of court, they promised these states that they would give them a certain amount of money for each person that died in their state. Now, they're giving this money to the state, not to the family of the person who died. They don't pay off the bills for the family of the person who died. It's just money that goes to the state. It's just pretty ridiculous right there. But on top of that, what happened is these states after the first year got their first check, and their first check was like $200 million. And they were like, holy crap, this is awesome. We can fix more roads and hire more cops and blow more money on hookers and blow or whatever it is they do. And a lot of these states, I'm not going to say all of them, but a large portion of these states decided that $200 million wasn't enough. And they went to the bank and they said, hey, I have this residual income of about $200 million every year. I would like, $2 billion to redo this, insert here, rebuild stadium, whatever, do new roads, build a new highway, a trophy of a big dick in the middle of the courthouse lawn, whatever it is. Um, and these banks were like, yeah, not a problem. You're the state. You want to do this stuff? You have this residual? Sounds great. We'll sign that over. So then they got these ridiculous loans or bonds of sorts. And let's jump another, 20 years into the future, and here comes vaping. And vaping comes out, and it's not very popular in the beginning, but as it continues to gain more and more, these states are seeing less deaths in each state that are based on tobacco. Um, well, if there's less deaths, they make less money. If they make less money, they can't repay these bills that they owe. Um, so what do they want to do? Well, we need to regulate what's causing people to not die. And that happens to be vaping, which has been now proven to be, over 90% safer than cigarettes. Um, and they had tried everything that they could possibly do for years now, not a whole lot of years, but three years or so now, to try to get people to go back to smoking, so they continue to get this money indefinitely. And long story short, that's why flavor bans are coming back into play, or that's why they have been, is because there's this vitamin E isotope thing that kicked off a number of deaths, and they looked at that and they're like, oh, so far there's been 2,583 deaths in the U.S. from vaping. Well, how horrible is 2,800 and whatever? if 480,000 people die a year from cigarettes. What is 2,000 of that? It's not even 1% of what die from tobacco. So why are we making it look so horrible? First of all, the people that are dying aren't dying from vapes that have nicotine, professionally made liquids. They're dying from people using illegal THC cartomizers and a very small handful of CBD products that had vitamin E isotopes in them. Um, and those vitamin E isotopes, what happened when you vaped them is it made your body form an infection in the lungs that was a synthetic infection, kind of like pneumonia. And if you have something that's not really an infection, you have something like a synthetic pneumonia, there's no antibiotic for that. You die. That's what happens. It's think of when we discovered what Freon was in acetate. Sorry, not isotopes, acetate. Um, but yeah, think of what Freon did, or what it does to people. When we discovered that, we replaced Freon as a cooling liquid in our refrigerators and in our AC units and in our cars with this R32, R13 product that does the same thing, but it's not harmful to you. So yeah, make a long story short, it's all based on money. It's all based on greed. It's all based on us, the people, dying and the government getting money for our deaths when our families and loved ones get none of it. Um, so that's why I've been avoiding this whole fucking topic, is because it really pisses me off that it's based on money, and that the numbers are just swayed so fucking hard, and that it's, big tobacco still against all of us. And just think of this: if you take $200 million and you multiply that by 48, which is the number of states in the lower America, North America, um, that's a ton of fucking money. And if that's what big tobacco is paying out to every state, think of how much money they're really making every year. It's just ridiculous. It's got to be hundreds of billions of dollars they're making every year. Um, so yeah, I don't know. If anybody's watching this, make the switch. Do something healthy for yourself. Think of your loved ones. And I'll tell you, I'm a vapor. I'll never go back to smoking. Um, there's so many great flavors out there. I really just enjoy it. My home is cleaner. My car is cleaner. My clothes smell better as long as I didn't shit my pants. And yeah, I'll never go back. So so yeah. New subject. Let's see. The Joker movie. Did you go see that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen it yet, man. I mean, how is
Really?
Walking Phoenix in the as the Joker?
Dude, he's good, man. I thought it was great.
Is he better than Heath Ledger?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd say they're both good. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say either one's better than the other, man. Why does one have to be
Oh
better?
man, like Heath Ledger had sex with
It
the
was
Olsen
great.
twins, dude. I mean, you can't beat that.
I mean, I don't know. It was good, man. It was good.
That's all you got for me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, what makes it good? I heard it was really boring. I heard like the first 3/4 of the movie is just really dull.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a little bit of a lead up, but it gets pretty crazy at the end there. And I think it's more just the, I don't know. I can't explain it, man. I don't want to, without giving it away. You just have to see it.
What do you mean? Oh, all right. Sounds good.
I mean, I thought it was good.
Huh. So let's talk about YouTube, dude. What the fuck is going on with YouTube? I mean, we're on YouTube right now, I guess, but really, well, what the fuck? They're like full force working with Google and straight up shutting down Google accounts for people who
Yeah.
are what is it? Like spamming.
Markiplier.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
spamming messages. Who people are like,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
saw
god, you're
that.
so cute, heart, 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 and YouTube's like, well, that's one too many hearts. Fuck them, shut them
Yep.
down completely.
Ban. Like, what?
Um, yeah, that
And
seems
that's
really
not
fucking
even just
harsh, dude.
YouTube, like their entire Google account,
Yeah,
because like it's
entire
not
Google
because they're
account.
linked, like just done.
Yeah, I think that that's
What the fuck?
really fucking crazy, dude. I mean, the thing for me is that for messages like that, I mean, I get there's things you could do that I would believe would warrant that. But for messaging someone like a number of green and red, that's what it was, right? It was green and red in his chat. He was playing a game essentially and saying, "Hey, if you want me to make this decision, it's red. You want me to make that decision, it's green." And his viewers would send green and red. He would
Yeah.
tally it up as it came through, and he would make the decision that majority wanted. And a large amount of the group of the people that were watching it all got completely shut down. And I mean, that's way too far. Like I get it. Like I've been in streams where I'm your streams when you're streaming games that you're playing, and I'm talking to you, and if I make you know 5 comments in a 10-minute period, it gives me a warning and says hey, shut up, let other people talk, essentially. Um, and like that, I get that. I understand that if there were a million people in the stream and they're all chatting and one person's just firing off sentence after sentence after sentence after sentence, it's a little ridiculous. So I understand putting something in place for that, but I
But
think it's
just sending like a message just full of emotes and ban, like what is that? Like,
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know. I would like to find a new streaming service. I think even for us, just to somewhere where our videos might be forever instead of the next 6 months until YouTube gets destroyed and everyone moves on to something else like Twitch or whatever that new Microsoft-based streaming service is. I don't know what that is.
whatever the fucking one the ninja guy went
Yeah,
to.
yeah, whatever he
What
went
is
to.
that? Mixer?
Mixer, there it is.
Mixer.
Yeah, I don't believe what anyone says about you, Flakey. You're a smart guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but yeah, all right, man. Well, I think that was all way too far fetched, and I hope that there's an update video from him on what's going on with that and that it gets resolved. I don't believe it's warranted, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, yeah.
Um,
Like you said, I'd get, if people were just like, if one person was just like doing something like that, but like he was obviously doing a stream for that and people were doing it and getting banned. Like,
well, yeah,
what?
and how awesome is it? I mean, isn't that the goal? The goal is to generate content and get
Yeah,
people
like,
involved.
it's
Like,
like, what is
hey,
wrong with that?
yeah, what's wrong? Getting people involved in the content. I think that's what everyone's striving to do. I don't get how that's a problem. Especially since it was all good, clean fun. It wasn't like a KKK rally. It was good, clean fun. It was, hey, I'm playing a game. Red is this
Hmm.
and green is that. You guys tell me what you want me to do. Um, yeah, it's a shame, but yeah. So again, here we're almost at the end of our stream. Flakey and I have decided that we're gonna cut our streams a little shorter, and we might even change up the days that we do it. We're still in conversation of that, but we're gonna try to run about 30 minutes. So I know we got about 5 minutes or so left, and yeah, let us know what you guys think about what we did with today's stream compared to our other streams. Flakey, what do you think about it?
I mean, I wish I could see it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, you can deal without it. But yeah. So, all right,
I
guys.
mean,
Well, what? What do you
yeah.
mean?
I was gonna say, if you really want to know, I just took a tour through my PlayStation menu because I'm on my other account.
Oh, nice.
So I just went through the dude, the PlayStation store only shows Death Stranding. Literally every menu, Death Stranding, Death Stranding, Death
Oh, yeah,
Stranding.
well, it's probably a good seller for everybody. You know, everybody's on it. But all
Yeah, I'm
right,
probably
well,
about to go back to
nice. Well,
it.
I'm gonna end our stream for today. Hopefully, you guys will be a part of our stream for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back to the old way we kind of did it. It'll still be 30 minutes, but it won't have footage like this going. Um, and then hopefully in a few days we'll get footage like this going again until we can get people involved and get some feedback and hear what people have to say about our videos and what they would like to see more of. So thanks a lot for watching or not. And yeah, Flaky, you got anything for anybody?
Um, no, not really. Just thanks for watching. Hit that
Yeah,
like button, and thanks everybody.
yeah. Don't forget to eat your Wheaties.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night.